Hi Taurus, welcome to the channel. I'm your master cosmologist, the head cheerleader to the stars, here with your April 2026 tarot and astrology forecast. I'm working with 3 decks. I have on deck the Dreamscape Oracle, Phantasma Tarot, and we will finish the reading off with the Wild Offering Oracle. I was called to start off with one card for every single sign. I'm just going to hold it up for you guys. I'm not sure how this is interfacing with your sign yet. It was very obvious when I recorded Aries, but not sure where this is going for you guys yet. It is number 44, Divine Matrix. One thing that's super obvious is a connectivity with the unified field, the morphogenetic field, the matrix instead of the matrix, or what I call the mother trix, the matrix. Okay, I'm looking over at my decks, deciding which one to grab, and I'm taken to the elephant for you. On the back of the Wild Offering Oracle is also Ganesh. So elephant spirit is coming in here like a bulldozer for you. I get this as Venus in your sign starting off the month, and Uranus. Uranus and Taurus. Venus and Taurus. Bulldozing some bullshit. I feel like you guys are being called to go from bulldozing, like dozing off, like a cow just sleeping, Ferdinand under a tree, sniffing the roses, sniffing the flowers, being a bulldozer, just dozing off and doing nothing, to doing what you guys are intended for, which is heavy duty lifting and moving stuff out of the way, moving obstacles out of the way, removing barriers, smashing through obstacles. I'm seeing farm equipment. I'm seeing construction equipment. I'm seeing stuff like bulldozers and wrecking balls. Elephant spirit, call this power unto yourself if it feels resonant to you. Call upon elephant spirit to embody that quality throughout the month of Aries, or throughout the month of Aries, throughout the month of April, which is the sun in Aries to start, but then it goes into your guys's sign, Taurus, the sun in Taurus, about the 21st or so. Let's go with cards, see what else wants to come up, or else I'll just keep chitter-chattering. What wants to come through for Taurus for the month of April 2026? Ten of Pentacles. This is really a beautiful image, actually, where this particular 10 looks like these two are pushing rocks or pushing there's like a very specific quality that's shining through here. 10 of Pentacles would be like a lot of rocks or a lot of boulders or a lot of money or a lot of material. With the 10 of Pentacles, there's an adeptness. These tigers are agile. They're not very Taurian. Where you, okay. This was coming through for Aries, so let me stop for just a second and explain something that's coming through apparently for all signs, where we're blending the best of the past, the best of the future, our dark side, our light side, our masculine, our feminine, our Gemini, two halves of ourselves into one, into a unified self. There's one self, but it has two sides. That's coming through for you guys here as well. And you can employ, you can toggle, you can yoke both halves to accomplish this heavy duty lifting and this power pushing, moving material around in a streamlined way where it's not cumbersome and it's not heavy. It's not feeling like dead weight. A Taurus gets a bad rap sometimes for being lazy, and that's not the case at all. I think what it is, what seems to be coming through here is if it's total bullshit and Taurus doesn't feel like hefting the weight, Taurus is going to be like lazy as fuck, right? No, thank you. I'll go sit on the couch and eat my ho-hos. No, that's very cliche. Don't do that. We're busting stereotypes here. This quality here, though, is just like this adeptness, because you're feeling kind of tiggery about it. You feel like bouncing and jumping into it. And there is this bouncy quality because it's fun, where it's not like a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. There's another type of saying here about it's not many hands make light work either. Not quite grabbing it, but it's like doing work you love and you'll never do a day's work in your life, kind of more like that, where you just skate through it. You just are the number one thing I'm getting for you guys is this quality of pushing material around in a manner that's light and fun, not burdensome. Okay, I've harped on that a lot. Let's keep going. Let's get an oracle here. Let's add some more depth for Taurus. Oh, neat. The Architect. I like that this looks like an Aries. Oops. An Aries architect. But the word architect is very Taurian. Master builder is kind of here. Designer. You guys like designer stuff. This is like a different type of designer. It's like, okay, here's where the divine matrix is coming through. It's moving around matter in the physical as a designer, as an architect. You guys are going to be onboarding this quality, this ability. It's very much your Earth in Scorpio that I'm kind of tapping into, where it's the scene I'm being shown is in Toy Story, where the toys, the misfit toys, are pieced together. Like, that's your Earth in Scorpio. It's taking some of this and mixing it with some of that, which, you know, would seem disposable or not worth anything anymore. But when you combine it, it's this brilliant new invention. There's also a quality with this card of being able to manipulate the physical plane via the invisible etheric, plucking those strings and redesigning and re-architecting the world that we see and the world that we play in and the world that we exist in. So this card is that. It is rearranging. There's a really nice word for this energy, is rearranging the building blocks as an architect. You guys are recalling, remembering how to do this. This is your forte as a Taurus. Another tarot card. Shaking the desk. The Mentor, which is also an elephant. So triple elephants here for you guys. That was a really poignant and pointed hit for you. Elephant spirit wants to work with you. I would hang a picture of an elephant. I would put out an elephant statue. If you have anything with elephants on it, put it somewhere visible perhaps. The elephant wants to be a mentor because elephants are a bulldozer of their environment. They have wisdom to impart upon the Taurians about being landscapers of the earth. An elephant is a very destructive creature in its environment, but that destruction of the landscape, this is your earth in Scorpio, this destructive, decomposing 1111, taking things down and taking things apart and mushing it and trampling it and stampeding on it and then pooping. That revitalizes the landscape and new things flourish and will crop up. Elephant consciousness, elephant spirit holds these keys for your sign. It's a very Taurian animal. With the Mentor being the Hierophant, this is stored in your Akash. This is stored in your soul memory bank. You have the ability to easily retrieve it. I feel like, though, it's not going to come from reading your Akashic records or by having anyone else read it. That's a big no-no in my book. It's like reading someone else's diary. You read your own records and you close it when you're done. Seal it back up and put a no trespassing sign on it too. It's like a library book that you check out. You got to return it. And it's like a diary. It should have a lock on it. Personal opinion? No. Divine law. Anywho, that was the Hierophant speaking through me. What I was saying is that you're not going to get instructions. This little bird here is like passing a note. You're not going to get a Mission Impossible note from the universe on how to do this. You're not going to get a field guide or an instruction manual. There's no IKEA manual that comes with this, thank goodness. It's going to be remembered through practice, through physical action, taking action, doing the things, doing the deeds. And elephants, and communing with me. Let's take a look and see what we got here. I'm going to pull another tarot card to go underneath the Architect. There feels like there's an exhuming of this master builder, this architect, mason type of quality here. Something that you have to extract from the wisdom in the soil, in the ground, from the earth. Oosha. Almost dropped those cards on the ground. They slid down my elbow and landed on the desk. You have the King of Swords and the Hanged Man. The King of Swords gives me SME energy, subject matter expert, where there's an adeptness, there's a supervisor quality. It's like a foreman on a construction site is kind of his energy in this reading. You guys might not even be the ones to do the heavy lifting. You might just be instructing a crew. Definitely not every Taurus. Some have to roll up their sleeves and put in the elbow grease. But with the Hierophant here, with the Architect here, with this very how do I want to put this? 10 of Pentacles. It's not hands off. It's definitely hands on, but it's lightly putting your hands on it. I'm shown a scene from an old movie, The Flight of the Navigator, where the kid is sitting, driving a spaceship with these balls like this in his hands, where it's a lot more high tech than what it used to be to operate the heavy machinery. And then the Hanged Man, this feels like Scorpio. When we get into Sun in Taurus, Scorpio season, Earth in Scorpio is Scorpio season. I'm an Earth-based astrologer. This is exhuming. This is pulling it up, pulling it out. There's a sense of having been idle and been hanging around, kind of waiting for it to drop, waiting for yourself to remember and recall, where it comes out fully with the Earth in Scorpio. This is specific for projectors in human design. If you're a projector, there is kind of a telepathic nature to this, where he's hands off. He's just kind of orchestrating and being the mentor. With this Flight of the Navigator, kind of take it as it resonates with you, and it's probably going to become more defined. You're going to become more aware of it as the month goes on and you get towards the Sun in Taurus, towards your solar return. But there's something here about manipulating reality in a hands-off kind of nature, where it's more a construct of your imagination, of designing on a whole different plane of abilities, of capabilities. Whoosha. Some big stuff for you guys. I'm to go with your last oracle card with Ganesh. Pizzazz. Card, final card for Taurus. You have clarity. I feel like right off the bat, that's saying it's going to be muddy. It's going to be kind of dormant, and the clarity is going to come. The clarity and the remembrance is going to come. The recall. Let me trust my deepest instincts in all ways, especially when matters are unclear. May my own holy intuition always guide the way. I like that. I feel like that last part there, your innate GPS, your holy intuition will guide this process. It will guide the remembrance. It will trigger the instincts. It will reignite the instincts and the skill sets. That's pretty cool stuff there, Taurus. I hope that was of value, and I will see you in a future video. Bye.